By the end of today's episode, you'll know exactly how to ask for a submissions report from your agent or manager without offending them. Welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we help aspiring screen actors find high-quality auditions, sign with great agents, and book major roles in legit productions. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and many actors worry about how their rep might respond if they ask for a submissions report. The fact is, some might get offended because by asking for this, it implies you think that they're not submitting you for many projects. And that might make them think you don't trust them. Well, we're going to be discussing how to work through this issue so that your talent rep is happy to hand over the report to you so that you can both check to see if they are actually submitting you like they say they are, and how to start making their job easier so you get more auditions that you're right for. Ready to dive in? So, what do you say in the actual email to your agent to ask them for the submissions report? Simple. Number one, start by appreciating their hard work. Tell them how much you appreciate all the submissions they've been doing for you. This is going to make them at least somewhat think that you're not questioning whether they're working hard when you get to the ask. Step two, tell them that you're trying to refine your brand and types, or that you're getting more strategic with your acting career. You want to let them know that you've been somehow focusing on improving your career so that they will more likely understand why you're asking for a submissions report. On top of that, they're actually going to be more likely to appreciate you that you're actually trying to improve yourself as an actor. Too many actors don't do much at all after they get signed because they hope that their agent is going to do all the work. And so it's a breath of fresh air to them. Oh, wow, this actor actually is improving themselves. So yes, I'll give them the submissions report when they ask for it because I want them to work harder. All right, step three, this one is optional. If you're a little bit afraid of asking for it directly, you can say something like, I'm working with a coach who requested the submissions report, right? Now, I recommend only doing this if it's true, if you are actually working with someone. But, you could sometimes get away with blaming it on someone else. Hey, I'm working with a coach and they want to take a look at the submissions report so we can see and break down what our next steps should be, right? Now, it can feel a little bit weird to feel like you're blaming or putting it on someone else, but it is a strategy, so why not mention it here? Okay, step four is to actually ask for the submissions report, okay? Again, this is your email. What are you doing in it? So step four is to actually make the ask. So frame it by saying something along the lines of, hey, I'm starting to do some networking and would love to take a look at the most recent submissions reports so that I can get an idea of the casting directors I'm being submitted to most often so I can start networking with them. And I want to get a general idea of the submissions, the numbers, so I can compare that to the number of auditions I'm getting and see where things can be improved. If you haven't gotten any auditions in months, you can alternatively say that you want to get an idea of the kinds of roles you're being submitted to so that you can see how to better tailor your marketing materials to them. Finally, step five, give them time. Let them know that you know how hard they're probably working, so if it takes them a week or so to get back to you, that is totally fine. Outlining these steps is fine, but why don't we just make it even easier and I'll give you an example email that you can send. So here's what something might look like. Hi, name. Thanks again for all the opportunities you're helping me with, and I'm excited to continue our working relationship. The reason I'm reaching out is because I'm currently working on refining my brand and types and trying to start networking with some casting directors to open the doors for more auditions. I was wondering, would you mind sending me a list of the casting directors and names of productions you've been submitting me for recently? It can either be a regular submissions report or just a simple list, as it will help me put together my casting director target list. I'm planning to take some workshops with these casting directors and also potentially redo some of my marketing materials so they're better focused on the kinds of roles you've been submitting me for. I also want to know some of my numbers so I can figure out if any particular areas need to be fixed. No rush on this. I know how busy you probably are. Thanks so much. Now, hopefully this is helpful. Again, we can't guarantee the response of an agent. Some agents might just be offended. The fact is, though, and you can see this consistently over and over again, an agent or manager who does get offended and does not want to send you a submissions report, that is sometimes a red flag, because that is something that they are supposed to do when you ask for it. Okay? They are working for you. They're getting paid. They're getting you into things. You should be able to ask for it. You have every right to ask for it. So don't feel afraid of asking for it. Thank you for listening. Now, if you do want to dive deeper on how to get your agent to work hard for you, I actually recommend checking out my podcast episode called How to Get Your Agent to Submit You for More SAG-AFTRA Auditions, which is episode number 39. I explain some specific steps you can take to get your agent to start getting more auditions for you. Again, it's episode number 39, How to Get Your Agent to Submit You More for SAG-AFTRA Auditions. And it's on the Actors Career Compass. Finally, if you'd like to get some personalized advice, let's hop on a quick Zoom call. It is completely free. I'll take a look at where you are, what you're struggling with, and we'll see what the next best steps should be for you to take. We can see if one of my one-to-one coaching programs might be a good fit for you. Whenever you're ready, just visit martinbenson.com to set it up. I'd love to meet with you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.